What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for a very late recording decision here. We are going to be running Global Challenge in the Cadillac CTS-V at Sebring, 25-minute race. Very late decision to record this because I thought I was just going to show up and kind of be mad, but we were decent in practice, so I figured I'd see if we can have something cool happen. We're probably going to start from the back. If we go back to front, cool. If not, cool. Grant Baker's in here, though. He's super fast, so that probably isn't going to happen, but we'll see how we stack up with the rest of these guys. But regardless, we're going to start from the back in all likelihood and see what we can do. Grant Baker, we've raced with him plenty before. Super good guy, super fast guy, unbelievably fast in a lot of vehicles. I think the only car I've ever actually been faster than him in is the Solstice, which isn't a huge surprise to anybody. So we are doing my cursed race in socks. It is very cold right now, and just kind of, again, I wasn't planning on recording or racing anything, but just kind of was running some laps, and we had decent speed, so I figured, what the hell, get in here. Racing in socks, I'm not going to take it too seriously. We'll see how awful it is, but we'll do a little last to first if we can, see how that goes. I think I saw that there was 9 Cadillacs, perhaps, not sure. I'll have to look at that again. Track is actually relatively tricky in this car. See who has the ability to keep some tires on. Easy to burn tires off here and make mistakes, slide, spin. See if we can get turn 17, Sunset Bend at the end of the lap. I'll try taking third through there and get a chance to do that. I was just below a 205 in my practice lap. That kind of woke me up a little bit. No, that's going to wake me up a little bit. I was just below a 205. Don't know if that's good. See what Grant can do with Q, I'm sure, and determine if we have any shot at all run through this pack. But pretty fast for that practice at least, so. Yeah, we'll keep third through here, see if we can roll third gear. That's alright. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. We don't want to accidentally over downshift and kill ourselves, so. Alright, ready for Q. There are 9 Cadillacs. 1, 3, and 5 are the, whatever you call them, the Kias. Kia Optima race car, which is a pretty good car. I do enjoy that car. There's a time and a place for it. It was very frustrating to drive that car at Roots Kitchen about a year ago. Gotta make sure to pick up a black flag here. Which we should have for that. Alright, I was like, we definitely cut the pit exits, so. Of course, this is a fixed series. We've run this series plenty before. Had some good runs, had some bad runs, but I'm just going to start in the back here and see if we can make it this. Wheel hop, easy to do in this car. It does have ABS, but still very, very bouncy if you're braking wrong or you're downshifting wrong. See what we can do. As usual, no expectation, just kind of doing it for fun. The IMSA fixed race that you saw yesterday, we actually went back and I looked at some of the data from my race and realized the reason I was so slow is because I didn't know what the hell I was doing and didn't know what I was doing with that set. I looked back at the set and it is relatively basic, but very different from the open set I was running, which is part of the excuse as to why I was relatively off pace. It was still a great race and I enjoyed it, but that was kind of some of the explanation, excuse me. Try to keep third through here. Should be able to roll that, not need the extra downshift. We'll use second through here though, easy to overdrive that corner and get back on power too early and spin the rears like I just did. Not terribly, but still very much did. Alright. to that basketball game this afternoon. It was very loud. I was screaming, just trying to talk to people, so my voice is not well. My cough is mostly better, so please don't freak out and think I'm dying. I may be indeed, but it's nothing to do with that. So, all right. Obviously, we got our black flag. That's good. We'll get the green flag, start our first flyer. Plenty of time to do 2 laps, probably almost 3. Third gear through T1 here, long corner, easy to run wide. Down the route too soon, die. Take it relatively nice and conservative. Don't need to push 11/10 on a lap, that won't count, but we do want to see where we stack up on time. So. Downshift to first there for the hairpin's always pretty sketch. Alright, down the sunset to complete our first lap. An okay lap. Use third gear to kind of protect us there. To a 4.5, that was actually a really good lap. Quite as good for T2, or sector 2, excuse me. A little bit of rear tire slide there under braking, but managed to control it and not die. That's always good. Just sunset to go. Felt like this is maybe a little bit better of a lap. We'll see what the lap time ends up looking like. Felt a little smoother, a little more consistent. Able to replicate. We'll see if we can get through 17 here. Drove a little bit deeper that time. Lost the nose ever so slightly, so we will go down to second, try to get a nice run off. Not sure if it worked at all. Straighten out to the line. A little bit slower. I think we lost some in the last sector there, maybe a little bit. So. So around what, 2:04.5 with Grant run at the pole. He has not run anything fast yet, so maybe a mistake. Regardless. no mistakes is going to be the key. It's going to be easy to lock up, slide, drop a wheel, whatever. Make mistakes is going to be the killer for sure, so we've got to avoid that. Try to save some tires as well. It's going to be easy to burn them off. How much time we got left here? A couple seconds. Nobody else been sub 206. I don't know, maybe we could do it back to front here today. But I say we got 9 caddies, so we're going to be starting right in the middle, which could be dangerous, but if we can get a couple quick ones, who knows? I'm not going to count anything out yet, so that's why I wanted to record. Maybe it'll be entertaining. If it's not, well, then it's not, but we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. What the pole lap ended up being 206.2. Did Grant run 2 laps? Just made a mistake. No, he didn't run a second lap, so not sure. He's usually very, very fast. Maybe he still will be, but we'll see. We're going to start 6th here. I think we're faster. We do have Grant right in front of us, which is actually a benefit. If he does go forwards, we'll be able to follow him through. We'll see what kind of lap we can run, though. I think that we have decent pace. Tyler didn't qualify as well. He's probably going to be pretty sporty, but we'll see how this shakes out. Not going to make any setup tweaks or anything. We'll go right into it. Get ready to rock it. This is a rolling start. We do a full pace lap, which kind of sucks, but should be fun. 1300 SOF. That's not very good. That's full field, though, at least. So. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. We'll see. See if we can steal one here. Just waiting on that last Cadillac back there, P9. Which is Scott. I guess he didn't grid. Maybe he's not in the session. We are starting drivers right, so we just gotta be mindful through turn 1 here. Kind of what's at stake, risk versus reward, not make any silly errors or anything. Tyler's behind us on the left there. Tyrone to our left directly, starting 5th, so. We'll see what we can do. We should be able to drive up and get a podium here if we don't make any mistakes, and if we do die, then we die. But we'll see. Might run out of voice before this race is over at this rate. Good car. I like this car. I've been racing it a very, very long time on the sim. Don't race it too terribly often, at least on the channel. We've had a couple where we've raced with some friends and some of the guys, but not a car I usually record for. I don't race the car very often, maybe a handful of times each season at most, but good car to come and hop in. And again, when I saw kind of what kind of pace we potentially had, it could be a good chance to do a nice last to first, something different. It's not really a last first because we didn't qualify, so it's the other guys not qualify or didn't run laps that were counted anyways, so we're only going to be like a 6th to first if it's that, but we'll see. See what we can do. It's not just going to be, if we do win, it's not going to be English Justin. It's not going to be me just starting at the front, driving away, which we've seen enough on this channel from Solstice vids and stuff, so hopefully this will be something a little bit different, a little bit better. Just about halfway around, maybe a little bit more. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. We'll see when, what's his name? Trevor decides to fire off. Again, with that Q lap, 206.2, I really think we can relatively comfortably run about a second faster than that. We'll see what kind of speed they have late in the run or when tire wears off and fuel burns off. See what kind of mistakes people make and how long we get held up in traffic, perhaps. But I like my chances of over 25 minutes here, which is going to be about 13 laps, 12, 13 laps, trying to drive through this pack. Again, Grant's the big unknown. I know he's fast. I don't know if he just made a mistake on his second lap or what happened there. But he's usually very quick, or at least as quick as I am. So we'll see. But I like my chances to potentially have a decent result here. We'll have to just wait and see. Obviously, we do not have a Scott, the 9th Cadillac, so it's just 8 of us. The 3, what do you call them? Kias are back there. They qualified relatively close together, at least the 2 that ran laps. Dudley actually out-qualified Diego, so we'll see how that goes. We are ready to go here. Can't quite see the leader here, so we'll see how that goes. Gotta get caught up here, Grant. Grant had some sort of check up there, so that's interesting. Okay, trying to die here. Did get through Grant. Maybe he's having some kind of issue, or I don't know what's up, but anyways, we'll just take it nice and easy here. Don't need to be caught up in anything. There's one gone. Tyrone made a mistake, a big slide there. Alright, front guys have gotten away a little. Dive there from Tyler on Marco. It's alright.
First fucking lap, you goof.
I mean, you blocked me to the hairpin on the first lap, so yeah. Now understanding that, yeah, when you throw blocks like that, you gotta be aggressive to make passes. So. Yeah, if you're gonna throw blocks in the first lap into the hairpin, then yeah, you're gonna get sent. Anyways, we got through that. See if we can make some good time. Be nice and smooth, nice and patient. Need to overdo this as he's running way wide behind us anyways, so. Gap just about 3.5 seconds or so up to Trevor, and Corey's right with him, so. We didn't lose too much touch with them there. Hopefully we can come back through as we go. See what kind of lap we can do this lap. A little bit deep in the turn 1. Not too bad though. Slide there on the rear brakes. Made it. Nice couple 10th gain there into the hairpin. That's nice. Just gotta get little bits here. We got plenty of time to go get these guys. Just gonna take little bits. Corey's just started to lose touch a little bit with Trevor. Good right sector there. We'll see what kind of lap this ends up looking like. Just gotta be smooth for sunset again. We're up big on the previous lap. We have been a little bit quicker just by the eye test on these guys. So. A couple tenths better. A little bit conservative off of turn 1 there. It's okay, better to be safe than sorry. A little bit of a mistake there by Trevor, it looks like, through turn 2. Helped us a little bit. Made up about 8 tenths there just from the one slide he had. Not quite in the full tow range of Corey, but we're getting there. We're getting closer, little by little. Now Corey made a mistake and slid. Spin gives us second place. Unfortunate to see him make that mistake and go sliding. And now there's one, just Trevor to go chase down ahead of us. He's been pretty quick so far, but I fancy my chances. We got the time. See what kind of racecraft he has. Just gotta be patient with this car. Again, you can burn off the tires if you drive it a little bit too hard, attack just a little bit too much, so we just gotta be nice and smooth, patient, realize we have time. A little bit wide for him there. He had to ride the curb. That's gonna cost him some time for sure. Alright, we're in a little bit of a tow now. That's gonna help. These cars don't tow like crazy if you're about this far back. You really got to be within half a second to get big sucks, but every little bit's going to help here for us. So. A little bit of a slide there over the bumps, leaving 17. Let him get out back to a second again. Pressure's definitely on a little bit though. Seems to be better than us in some of the bumpier corners with his balance. Throttle control, we seem to be a little bit better under heavy braking zones so far. See there, we made up half a second or so. Just under brakes, almost dropped the wheel. A couple tenths, I guess it wasn't really half a second, maybe 2 tenths. Every little bit helps though. I like the Repsol Honda scheme on this car. Obviously, if I had to pledge an allegiance to a bike rider, it'd be Marc Marquez, who of course just left Honda, or is leaving Honda, I guess at the end of this year. I don't know exactly when their season's up. So I always support the Repsol crew. Well within tow now, half a second. There we go. Just gonna keep this pressure on. Over little by little bit wide there. You got a decent exit, we did as well. Good enough. A little bit closer. I don't know what's up with Grant today. Right up on the back here at start finish. Good gain that lap. Took a look there in turn 1, just try to throw him a head fake. He did run a little bit deep. We are going to get across here. Get to the point. In turn 1, lap 5, just made a slight mistake. He overdrove ever so slightly. get through. Now we gotta keep the head down, be smart, try to pull away. Took us about 10 minutes, about 9 minutes of the race, I guess, so 16 to go, just under. A little bit of a slide from him behind. Hurt his exit ever so slightly. Field has started to really spread out now, about 6 seconds back to Marco. Decent exit there as well. Just opened up to about 1 second. He's still in some good toe range from there, but not going to get the massive suck as we talked about a couple laps ago. Also not just going to be able to mimic our brake zones and stuff, so he's got to continue to be smooth, be diligent, be patient. Still a long way to go. A lot of mistakes to be made on both of us, so he's got to be the one to avoid them, make him make them. He's starting to fall off just a little bit. We do take the lead there. A slide there, cost us a little bit of exit speed. Another good exit there out of the hairpin that gave us another 10th or so. Just little by little, we just gotta inch this out. Oh, spin behind. See? Pressure's on. Someone's going to make a mistake at some point. He had the big slide there. Into that corner is unfortunately going to lose second place. Hopefully he can recover and get back going forwards. But just takes being the one to put the pressure on, make him try to keep up with us without making mistakes. And that'll be alright. So now the immediate pressure's off us. Doesn't mean we can just roll over. We only have a 8.5 second lead. I guess 9 seconds-ish to Marco. Not insurmountable if we keep making mistakes or make a big slide or spin or anything, so we just gotta be smart, be diligent with this. We've done all the hard work, we've gotten through the traffic, we've dealt with the guy that didn't like to be passed even though he was blocking on lap 1 himself, so. Regardless, we're looking good, we're in good shape. Just about 12.5 minutes to go. Gotta keep putting solid laps together, we'll be alright. At some point, I think we'll have to pass the Kias. Maybe not, but I think we will at some point. Just about halfway through the race. Haven't yet gotten within half a lap of them. We see Marcelo up ahead. He's just about a half lap ahead. But who knows? We'll see how it plays out. Probably come back to about 5 to go if my math is correct. So. A little bit of slide on turn in there, and we're going back to the left. exit. It looks like Dudley was leading, but now they're close with he and Diego, so they're having a good battle, it looks like. We haven't really gained very much on Marco that lap, just a couple of tenths, so he's running pretty solid pace. Like I said, we can't just relax and stop trying. We have to keep the pressure on, but you know, no big mistakes, no big failures, nothing like that. So another decent lap there. Mid fives are plenty fast at this time. Podium is looking good, Mr. Spider-Man. Thank you. Again, I'm not sure what happened to Grant. Maybe he's having some kind of issue, or this isn't his track, or I don't know what's going on. But he's usually very sporty and isn't really in contention, to be honest with you, at all. So, not sure what that's about. But not a problem to worry about today. Again, probably just be about 4 laps to go when we get back here, which means this will be a 12-lap race. Alright, just went over 10 seconds for our gap, so again, we're just about 2, 3, maybe a half a second better a lap than Marco. So he still has good pace. He's maintaining comfortable second right now by about 3 seconds over Trevor and Tyler, battling out for the final podium position for now. Unfortunate mistake there from Trevor. I was looking forward to trying to be perfect to make sure we held him off, but unfortunately he made a mistake. Look at the time here. It will be 4 to go, 4 laps left for us here around Sebring. Good track in this car, actually. I wasn't sure how it would be. Again, this car can be a little bit jumbled up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Works well at some tracks, works awfully at others, but seems to be pretty good here. Looks like Dudley has made a slight error there. Lost a couple of seconds to where Diego's at, unfortunately. Hopefully he can get back onto him. Maybe he made a mistake, maybe there was contact. Looks like maybe based on Diego's response there was contact or a dive or something there. See if they wait on each other or something. Regardless, I think we may catch Marcelo. I don't think we'll catch those 2 of them unless they keep scrapping. Make more mistakes, anything like that. We have had a clean race thus far, a nice smooth 0x. No drama, no histrionics as of yet. Tyler's just lost touch with Trevor there a little bit. Oh, Dudley had damage enough they had to pit. That's really unfortunate. At least he gets a faster pair so he can continue on, but obviously his chance to win the race is gone now. So Diego's gonna probably take that one home unless he makes a mistake. I guess he's only about 5 seconds ahead of Marcelo. See if they end up having a fight there. Dudley is going to come out of the pits. About 15 seconds in front of us. 3 laps, we should be able to catch him, I would think. Cadillac is around 10 seconds lap faster, it seems like here, so should be able to catch him in 3 laps without too much problem. Not sure we'll catch Marcelo. If we do, we'll probably just let him go. Again, was happy with our pace. Knew we had good pace after the practice and the warm-up. Not sure if we were going to have this kind of pace and be able to capitalize, but We have. It's been great. It's been enjoyable. Oh, we're starting to burn the front tires off there, in case you couldn't tell by me plowing my balls off through there. Just enjoyable. Just a nice, pretty chill race. We didn't ever have to get really anxious or worked up about anything. We just kind of done our thing, ran nice and smooth. Been at good paces. I locked the rear wheels under brakes there. Not die, that's key. Lost about another half a second of time. All of a sudden, we were out of tires this lap, front and rear. Big slides all over the place, just chunks of time just gone. All right, focus back up. We got 2.5 laps left. I knew that downshift to first gear there was going to be tricky when the tires wore out and stuff. A little bit of a slide there. We got the rears heated up under that braking. And now they're very hot, and now we're going to slide for 2.5 laps, hopefully. Hopefully without a big spin. Again, 11-second lead. We have the time to give up if we need to. We don't want to. We can afford to be a little bit more cautious. Grant's still back in 5th place behind Tyler, who's lost touch with Trevor, who's just starting to get back in touch with Marco. Just under 2 seconds separating them now. See if they can get back together and have a nice battle. Looks like Trevor may have made another mistake there, perhaps in the same corner, actually. Anyways, he lost a couple seconds, about 5 seconds back now. He's falling back towards Tyler again. About 2 seconds separation there. So now Marco's back safe with about a 5-second gap. Two to go here. Popsicle sticks from the flag man, not really, thanks for nothing. We'll catch Dudley probably end the next lap here. And maybe middle of this next lap. See what kind of attack pace we've got. Maybe catch him onto the backstretch or something. We'll probably just be nice and patient, let him get away and pass him in a nice smooth spot, not interfere with his race just in case the guys in front have issues as I drive off track just about there. Definitely out of the front tires, so. Oh yeah, just feel them, they're boiled. Car does not like turning anymore. He's got to be mindful of that for this last, not quite 2 laps. Just back her down, be nice and smooth, be nice and easy with it. No reason to do anything crazy. A little bit of rear wheel hop there again, but we were ready for it. Managed it. Didn't spin the rear tires enough to spin out there. Leaving the hairpin. Still a very sloppy lap. We're down a second and a half. Not quite in the first like 5 corners. Should still catch the Kia on the backstretch though, I would think. So.
Come here, Trevor.
All right. Better second sector here. Appreciate the room, Dudley.
Like you're going well without my help.
Alright, we're on the final lap. Still got that 11.5 second lead. No pressure. Don't think we'll quite catch Marcelo. If we do, though, we won't pass him. Just in case something weird happens on the last lap. Unless he lets us go, which I don't know why he would, but I guess he could. Alright, well, we haven't won anything in the Cadillac in quite a while. I can't remember the last time we won the Cadillac, actually. Usually we run well, but not a victory, so this will be cool. We are going to catch Marcelo. If we catch him by the backstretch, then we'll pass him, but we're not going to send one into the sunset bend or anything crazy like that. we are going to have to pass him because we're going to catch him at the beginning of the long backstretch, so we'll just pass him. Be easier. I don't think the one car is going to make any mistakes or anything, so. I'm sure he's just about out of front tires in that Kia anyways, so. Thanks, Marcelo. Alright, gave up a little bit of time there on that last lap or so, but still very comfortable margin. Good race, everyone. That was fun. Alright, I'll take it. Might as well follow Diego back, get a little bit extra SR if we can. I think we had 0x though. Don't think we had any contacts or anything, so that's good. A little more boost since we lost some earlier today in a F1600 race I did. I don't think you can turn off traction control or anything. Maybe you can. We'll have to look. Oh look, we got enough fuel to burn out here at the end, so we'll try it. Tyler Lewis, hope you feel a little bit better about me sending one on you there in the first lap since I had places to be. But again, you block into the freaking air pit on the first lap after 3 corners, and the guy that you're racing is going to get a little bit upset with you, so. Just 2 of us here, we'll just follow Diego back. Let him get across the line. Try to do a burnout if you can figure out how to do that. Good win, Diego. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out here. What do we want? Oh, no, it's fixed. Alright, I forgot. I didn't know if fixed meant like, that was fixed too. Yeah, not gonna happen. Alright, whatever. It's fun to give it a whirl. Alright, let's look at it here. Were we the only one with 0x? Yeah, we were, because Scott didn't start, so. Only ones with 0x. Not sure what happened to Grant there. I don't know, maybe he just didn't have the pace today. There's me with my pathetic burnouts. Yeah, his best lap was a 6.3. What was our best lap? 4.5 that we ran that second lap. I'm assuming that was the fastest lap. I think that Trevor was around a 4.8, 4.9 on that same lap, so I assume that was the best lap, but we'll obviously go look at the results and see. Glad I decided to record this for proof that I still remember how to drive sometimes, occasionally. Alright, very low SOF like we talked about, but we're going to gain 49 iRating, not quite back to 2400. Not that it matters, we're not counting it. Good run for Marco, he gains 86 up to 999 for him. Trevor did run a 4.9 on that second lap as well, so he led the first 4. We got through him on lap 5 and turn 1 when he overdrove just a little bit, and then he had a spin later, maybe 2 spins. Tyler Lewis there, 1400. Grant Baker was about 2600, fell back. Diego, 2900. So again, we based on the main iRating were pretty much double the rest of the field, actually more than double the rest of the field. So not unexpected this result, I guess. I just didn't realize when we were running the race there that this was going to kind of be what happened. I just expected we were going to be competitive and have fun, but we ended up being very, very fast. So happy with that. Good to get a nice victory on the board. Always love to get a nice victory on the board. And that's probably going to be the last race I record for this week. Next week we have C Fixed and C Open. We might run the Mustang at Summit Point just to get back in PCC at Summit. That might be the only recordings on the channel. I'm not sure if we're going to record any leagues or anything else. I don't even think I have any league races next week, actually. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll make it work regardless. But that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, Camaro content this week. Keep an eye out for it this week. And of course, anything else that I might post in any other time. So that's going to be it. Thanks for all the love and support as always. But until next time, bye.